Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. My family and I recently went to Chicago for a week for Star Wars Celebration. If you don't know what that is, I will be posting a video for that very soon. And we did as much as we could in a week, and I wanted to show you the makeup look that I wore. It's been something that I've been going to for everyday makeup. It is super easy, very quick, but I still look made up but not overdone. This makeup look is great for travel because, as you can see, these are all the products that I used for my makeup. So I am starting off with a clean face and moisturize. I have a little mirror here to the side of my camera, which I will be looking at. As you can see, my kids are in the background. This is in our hotel room. I'm going to go ahead and start off with this Revlon Youth Effects Fill and Blur Primer. This is one of those products that I have had in my little collection, but I forgot that I had it. So I've been using this every day, and I really love how it's just a subtle blur. I like the way it feels under my makeup, so I'm going to press that in really well into my skin. And instead of using foundation all over, this is what I use under my eyes. It's the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Foundation Stick. And I know it seems weird that I would be using this under my eyes, but I use such a small amount. And this shade is just perfect for me to go underneath my eyes without looking too bright or white. And it just covers up the discoloration and some redness. As you can see, I am just tapping it super light on my skin, under my eyes, around my nose, and a little bit between my eyebrows where I get a little bit red. It doesn't move and it don't crease. It's really nice, and I actually don't have to set it, but I will, and I'm going to use this Wunder2 Perfect Selfie Powder. I am using just the tiniest amount to set my under eyes and kind of matte some of the areas of my T-zone, so if I get oily, that'll help. Next, I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer, and this is in the shade Toast. I will leave all the information for all of these products if I don't happen to have the shade when I am doing this voiceover, so be sure to look down below. I love the shade because it helps to do a little bit of contouring and bronzing, and it really just helps to warm up my face. I am using a very small amount of this product. I put a tiny bit on the brush. I blend it out as much as possible. If you go in too heavy with a contour color, then it's going to look muddy. And then I also use this concealer to help contour my nose. For this look, you'll notice that I don't use very many powders. I think the only powder I use is for under the eyes and just the T-zone, but I'm going to use mainly cream products, including my blush. And this one is by NARS. I love the shade because I could use this really all over on my eyes, on my lips, but right now I'm just going to use it with this little blush brush from MAC. And instead of swirling it around a ton like I normally would with a powder blush, I take a little bit from the top and then I press it into my skin, kind of like stippling it. So then it looks kind of like a flush from within blush instead of looking like I'm wearing makeup. And then for a natural highlight, I'm going in with this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I love this stuff. I forgot how much I love it. It's the perfect amount of highlight for daytime look, just so that you don't look like you're a disco ball, which I also love that look, but for every day, I just love kind of like this really natural glow. I put it all over just the top of my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead where naturally light would hit my forehead, and then a little bit on my nose, my cupid's bow, just a super tiny bit on my chin just to kind of tie it in all together. And just a little bit goes a long way. I'm getting just barely little tiny bits from the very top of the tube and then dabbing it onto my skin. And then I go in with a black liner. I prefer waterproof so it doesn't budge, and I line the top, what is this called? Tight line. And then I line a little bit along my lash line because I'm going to go in with some magnetic eyelashes, and this just helps to make it look seamless. For eyebrows, I've been using this Kabrow Benefit Eyebrow Pomade, kind of like pomade gel. I love this stuff because it looks very natural and it does not budge. It stays on all day, and I love the shade. I feel like it's perfect because it's not too black and not too light. By the way, I have been using Revitabrow, which is a product by Revitalash, and I've been using it for a couple weeks now, and I have some growth underneath my eyebrows, which is crazy. I actually have more growth on my other eye as well, and this stuff really works. I'm hoping that other hairs will sprout up and look a little bit more even, but I am super excited about the regrowth. Next, I'm going in with this highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is my absolute favorite at the moment. And I take a little bit on this super, super tiny brush that is actually not a makeup brush. I can't remember where I got it, but I think it's like a real paintbrush. And it's so super thin. So I draw the tiniest, thinnest line along the bridge of my nose to accent it a little bit more. And then I put a little bit at the tip of my nose and then just in the corner of my eyes. And then I'll put a little bit like on my Cupid's bow, but that's about it. And then I'm using my favorite mascara ever. It's by Loreal. It's their Telescopic mascara. It really lengthens your lashes and makes them look extra long. And then once my eyebrows, I feel like they are set, I'm going in with this product here, which I love. It just helps to make your brows look a little bit more bushy and a little bit more full, and it keeps them in place. And then next, I'm using my favorite magnetic lashes ever. These are by Malole, and they come in 3 pieces, which I feel like 3 magnets is such a huge help versus 2. I'll leave the link to the video where I first used these magnetic lashes. They literally take me 1 minute to put on, no joke. It's super easy to use. So if you haven't used magnetic eyelashes, or maybe you're using ones that have just 2 magnets on them, you should definitely look into trying these out because they're very, very easy to use, and it just gives my lashes a nice boost during the day. Nothing too crazy. These are their Sophie lashes, which is a little bit more natural, and I love them for every day. And then I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. And then finally, I'm going in with this Nubyen Nude Lip Augmentation Gloss. It is clear, and it just helps to bring out the natural color in my own lips if I don't want to wear any lipstick or other lip gloss. And here is the finished look. Again, very natural and just a few products, and then just really accenting my natural features. Again, I'm not wearing any foundation on my skin, and I'm not wearing any powders except for the powder that I put underneath my eyes in my T-zone. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye!